2021 Minnesota State Trap Shoot Clay Target Championships going on here at Alexandria. Hi everyone. John Nelson is with us. John is the Executive Director. I think I got the right name?
Correct.
Title is there. John has been a guest of ours. We've talked to him for several years, but not last year. And John, of course, the pandemic took things out, and probably there was some iffiness about this year up till a while back. Tell us about the challenges you had and what it's been like missing the year and now getting everything organized for this year again.
Well, not only did missing the year cause problems, and it was pretty easy for schools at that time to cancel all events. So it wasn't specific for Clay Target, even though we're pretty much a socially distant sport. But in addition to the team's challenges, we had turnovers in coaches. We had seniors that graduated last year and never had the opportunity to shoot last year. And in addition to the pandemic going on from the viral standpoint, is we also had an ammunition pandemic. So for these teams and for these kids and these families to acquire ammunition that they need to participate in the league, it's been a big challenge, and it's really made a reduction in participation.
I certainly heard about that just from hunters back home. You know, go in and no matter what size shot or whatever, it was a challenge. And then talking to some of the trap shoot coaches, yeah, that was kind of an ongoing thing. Are you okay for the state championships now? Have you got enough for those last days yet?
Well, we hope so. And, you know, if you want to come here and buy 5 cases, I don't think it'll happen. So we've told everyone that you're responsible for their own ammunition. There's very limited supply here at Alexandria Shooting Park. But it's people have planned for this. This was no surprise. We've worked really hard to try to make decisions as late as possible in the season so people could prepare accordingly to this. Everyone I've talked to from a team, they planned on this back in January and December, so we haven't had any requests that people aren't coming because they're short of ammo.
Before I forget, if folks are not able to make it up here and want to see results or information, what's the website to go to get things about the trap shooting championship going on here?
Yeah, everyone can go to claytargetleaderboard.com. That's claytargetleaderboard.com, and there they'll be able to see the standings, rankings, everything you'd ever want to know about this tournament going on today.
Let's talk about the numbers. You know, I remember being here 4 years ago, and we were talking about 6,500 shooters, and then it's over 7, and have we climbed over 8? Where are we at on numbers of participants, maybe overall, and then how many coming here to Alexandria?
Yeah, so overall in Minnesota, our participation dropped slightly this year by about 1,500 student athletes, so we ended up at about 12,000, you know, for the season. We still rank in the top 10 in participation in the state high school league's activities. Participation. Here at this event, our numbers are about 6,500, where 2 years ago we were at 8,300. And so again, we've seen smaller teams. We've had, because of the ammunition shortages, but yet still, we say only 6,500, but it's still the largest event in the world.
Absolutely, and after this, there's another state event. Is that at Prior Lake? Is that going on yet?
Correct. So it's for 40 teams will qualify from this event to go to the Minnesota State High School League State Tournament. And we've already qualified the top 100 based on season averages. So that's on June 25th down at Prior Lake at the Minneapolis Gun Club. And that'll end our Minnesota opportunities that we have. And then in a couple weeks after that, we have national championship in Mason, Michigan that invites the top teams and individuals nationwide to compete in a trap shooting event.
If you're driving by Alexandria on I-94 here over the next 9 days, you'll see what's going on, as this is a 9-day event. How many volunteers does it take to make this thing go?
Oh, there's hundreds here. You know, and I say hundreds from Alexandria Shooting Park. We have thousands of volunteers from coaches and team staff that are helping these teams. In addition to that, there's 65 vendors here. So it's the state fair for trap shooting events that's going on. And so it's a very family-friendly event, and the weather's been cooperating so far, and it's going to be great.
We've had years with rain. I don't know if we're going to have that this year, but
while
others would like rain, up here it keeps you moving along. The last thing I want to mention is, generally speaking, at the opening ceremonies, you guys reviewed the 3 main goals that you have for trap shooting in terms of safety, marksmanship, and fun.
Yeah.
Maybe you want to comment on those again.
Yeah, so our priorities are safety, fun, and marksmanship. So we really, obviously because of the safety component and what we have within this league has had more than 125,000 student athletes through, and we've never had an injury. And that's due to the safety protocols that we have for the athletes, for the coaches, for everyone that's participating here today and throughout the whole season. Obviously, the fun component of it, everyone is invited to come to this event regardless of what you shoot in a season average. And so because it's family fun and the vendors and everyone that's here, it's a great day for everyone to be here. And lastly, marksmanship, we got the top state shooters here. They're going to be competing for awards, and anything that they do today will lead them to future endeavors and more competition.
John, they shoot 50, then they come back and shoot another 50.
Yep.
We're going to see some hundreds up here?
Yes. Yes, we will. I know we will.
Some scoring of 100, which is phenomenal.
Light winds, sunny weather, beautiful day, excited kids. We haven't been able to do this in 2 years. Yes, we're going to see 100. Yes.
John Nelson's with us, Executive Director of Minnesota Clay Target League, working here at the State Trap Shooting Championships as well. And also, there's no admission. If people want to come up and watch, this is a no admission charge, correct?
Yeah, and parking's free, and anyone can show up, and you can get a corn dog and buy some fun stuff down the aisle. And it's the largest event that's held in Alexandria all year.
We were camping this weekend, and the campground host noted that these 9 days are a whirlwind in Alexandria with all the people that come in. It's busy, busy, busy.
It is very busy, and Alexandria is no different with challenges in labors and getting people to work that that it's hopefully, I mean, they're going to accommodate more than 20,000 spectators that we expect over the 9 days.
Usually the day is done when? Somewhere around 5:30 or so?
Yeah, between 4 and 6 o'clock, and if the weather cooperates like it will today, we should be right on schedule of 8 hours of solid shooting and an award ceremony to celebrate at the end.
Yeah, you mentioned the corn dogs. Right over here, we got the ice cream treats over here too, so I always like that. I've got to mention that.
And the line's short right now, so hurry up. Yes.
John Nelson, thank you so much for all you do for the event, and we look forward to covering it. We have, from our area, we have 25 teams that are to be here, and it's a great event for us. It involves so many kids, young athletes, anywhere from, 6th grade to 12th grade, right?
That's correct, yeah.
And touches a lot of families and relatives and neighbors and so forth. So great thing, and thank you for your work on it.
Well, thank you for coming out and covering these kids, and we appreciate it.
Very good. With John Nelson, Jim Bartles here. That's our update from the State Trap Shooting Championships by Alexandria.